Hi there, Kayla here, and welcome back to GemPages Design Tips channel. So what are we going to do today? Yes, a homepage. You never get a second chance to make a first impression. That's why your homepage is undoubtedly one of the most important pages on your e-commerce store. It's not only about coding and content writing, but it's about investing your time, sketching out the layout, and designing to make it stunning and conversion focused. So what do people often do? You go to many big websites out there to see how they design their website and get inspired. However, you see some elements used widely but don't know if it's necessary and how it does wonders for your homepage design. That's why we made you this video about designing a homepage from scratch, to show you a step-by-step tutorial on how to create a beautiful homepage for your Shopify store without coding and professional design experience. You'll also know how to use inspiration and elements from the professionally designed homepages and why you should add them to your page. And no need to say this, we'll show you how to use GemPages effectively to take your homepage design to the next level. So let's get this done. Before working with GemPages to design a homepage yourself, I'm going to show you some of the best homepage design examples that I found in 2019, and I'll tell you exactly why they work so you can apply those same tactics on your own site. Remember that I've put the timestamp in the description below so that you can easily navigate to the specific content if you want. The first sample homepage we'll see and analyze today is about women's fashion. This layout impressed me from the very beginning with the wide, catchy hero banner, a bright image, and a call to action button guiding the visitors to the logical next step. They cover all the above the fold zones for this homepage. So above the fold here means the very first part of your website, which covers all the screen when the visitor comes to your page. If your above the fold website content doesn't grab your visitor's attention, the second they land on your site, they won't bother to stick around any longer. Scrolling down a little more, we'll see some categories on the horizontal order, which is very easy to navigate. Offering the collections which are categorized based on the customer's demand, we also have a new arrivals product list here to showcase some products that tempt the visitors to click on and move to the specific product page. Down to the bottom of the page, an Instagram module is necessary for a fashion website, which will send your visitors to your brand Instagram account, then keep them following you on this visual post social media. Moving to another homepage, what impressed us here is a slideshow on the top of the page to create a sense of active moving. Scrolling down to the below sections, the benefits section. This section is like a grid form, showing an image and 4 text blocks around. This homepage also contains a slide testimonial section, which combined customer image, comment, or even 5-star icon. Down to the bottom of this page, we'll see an opt-in form, which collects customer emails, then sends those to the MailChimp list. So now let's get started designing this sample homepage. We'll design these sections one by one. This homepage combines these main sections: a slideshow, featured product, benefits, origin, testimonial, and a sign-up section. Now we'll create a blank homepage. Remember that we also have the tutorials for each of the elements, so to get along with an element we're going to use today and its advanced settings, check out GemPages Getting Started series and watch our short videos. So now we'll use a row to create the first section, a slideshow. I'm going to use carousel and hero banner to create a slideshow. You can take a look at the video about designing a slideshow using those two elements. I've also uploaded to GemPages tutorials to learn about the advanced settings. So here we drop a carousel, set the number of slides that we want to display, set one column for this carousel. Now let's drop a hero banner into this slide. By default, this hero banner contains a background image and an element box for you to drop elements into. Let's change this background image. You can insert a link for this hero banner. Now I'll drop content here as text and button. We need a row to better organize the content inside. Add a heading. The heading goes in the middle of this hero banner. Fill your content right here. I'm going to change its color and font style as well. Now I want to change the font style, so I'm opening this font manager. Let's pick a font here. Okay, customize the margin and padding for this row to make this design more balanced. Below the heading, add a button here. Let's see how I change its settings. Set background color. And the border. Okay, so we've designed the first section for this homepage. Let's move to the second section. We'll show some featured products from a collection of your store admin. Let's drop a row first. Looking back to the sample homepage here, in the second section we have titles, a product list which includes product image, product title, and price. We also have a call to action button, which sends the visitors to the whole collection page. Now we'll drop a heading and text element to type in the section headline. I'm customizing this heading and text settings. Similarly to the previous section, we can change text, choose the font style, and font size. Don't forget to edit the margin and padding for each element in case you want to edit the gap between it and its border or the other element. Okay, to insert a product list here, search for Product List module. I'm picking a collection from my testing store. Notice that I've also uploaded a short video about introducing Product List module and how to customize its design settings. So you can jump to that video later to learn more about advanced settings for the Product List module in your page design. Below the product list, I'm going to insert a button if the visitor wants to view all the products in this collection. The important thing we'll set here is inserting the collection page link to this button settings. Just click on Pick Link, then click a collection page from this box. As you can see, this button design is pretty cool with some advanced design settings. So I'm showing you how I design this button and make it pixel perfect using Settings panel and Design panel. Moving to the next section, the product origin, let's see what is inside this section. Similarly to the previous section, we have the section headline at the top. To begin with, I'll create the headline and subheadline. Below is the product origins list, which is in horizontal order. So how can we create this layout? Let's drop a row into this section and separate it into 3 columns. Similarly, we'll use row to create this grid layout for this section benefit. Similar to the previous section, we have the section headline at the top. So after creating a headline, let's drop a row into this section and separate it into 3 columns. In the first column, we'll create 2 boxes to contain 2 benefits in. Let me show you how. Similarly, you can add these elements in the third column. In the second column, drop an image into this area. The next section is testimonial. We have a slideshow which displays the customer image, their comment, or even a 5-star icon. Let's drop a row and a carousel first. Inside this carousel settings, let's reduce the number of columns down to 1 column, and set the number of slides which fits with the number of testimonials. Then continue to drop a row. This row will contain customer image, a text block to type the comment and headline, a horizontal icon list to show 5 stars, let's make this image circle by clicking on this dot in the Image Settings panel. I'm making changes for this image setting, such as dimension. You can also insert a link for this image here and decide where it will be opened in. Below this image, I recommend that you should type a short comment of this customer to make it catchy and summarize the customer's thoughts or experience. To insert the 5-star icon into this group, search the Icon List horizontal element from the left sidebar. Then drop it into the area below the headline. To change this default icon list, click on the Icon List label. Then the Settings panel reveals. Here you can decide to add more items, delete items, and set icon spacing, etc. So now I'm going to change the icons into 5 yellow stars. Just click on a single icon in the Icon Settings panel, click on Choose Icon in the search bar, search for star, then choose the icon you want, and save. In Icon Settings panel, you can customize the icon color, size, link, etc. After creating 1 yellow star, you may need to duplicate this up to 5 stars. So just open the Icon List settings to duplicate this star, and delete the unnecessary stars. Below the 5-star icon list, I'm going to add a text block to contain the customer's comment Now let's move to the last section, a sign-up form. This section was built with some very basic elements such as images, text or heading, and a MailChimp element to create a form for collecting emails. Notice that MailChimp integration in GemPages is a super powerful tool to help you build your list with MailChimp. This area includes email field and a submit button. You can also add more fields, such as name, phone, text, etc. The important thing you need to pay attention to here is connecting your MailChimp key with GemPages. To learn how to edit Connect settings for MailChimp element and how this element works, check out our video about introducing MailChimp integration, which I've put the link in the description below. Okay, so let's see our result right now. We have successfully designed a homepage from scratch with the very basic elements in GemPages. Easy peasy. Follow our channel to get more design tips and tutorials to set up and design your Shopify store. And don't forget to subscribe and share this if you like it. Thank you, and see you next time.